Well, I had a lot of hair. I've always been very hairy. And my hair was kind of frizzy and full and long. And 2 years ago, last August, I was diagnosed with endometrial cancer. And I went through the surgery and 6 months of chemotherapy. And just about 2 weeks into my first chemo, my hair started falling out in little bunches. And I made the decision to go ahead and shave my head. I had a wonderful girl who came over to the house and we had a shaving head party and tried to turn it into something positive. But it was scary, and I was used to lots of hair on my head, so it was rather sad. But I wore a lot of cute head gear and scarves, and people made me things, and I kind of rocked the bald and figured, okay, that's what it was about. And then I finished chemo last year in April and started hoping that my hair would grow in at that point. And it did, and people would say, oh, it was cute, and it was had little spikes, and kind of stayed like that. And I used a couple of other products over the months, and I didn't see a lot of change in my hair, but kind of would try to get excited about what was there. And then had the opportunity to try out this product, Kermax, and thought, well, it can't hurt. And I was told that it was all natural. And so that made me excited because I didn't want to use anything that wasn't going to be healthy for me. So I started, and I was just amazed with what it did to not just the length of my hair, but how it feels. Just about 2 weeks ago, I was running. I'm trying to pick up the speed to start working out again, and I noticed I was running down Culver in Irvine, and my hair was swishing. And I'd never noticed it before to do that. So I stopped on Culver and I took my cell phone and I did two selfies in my shadow of my hair. And they were just beautiful. And I put it out on Facebook, and people, of course, think I'm a little crazy, but it was just amazing to feel it and see it. And it had never done that before, even before cancer. And it feels great, and it's growing, it seems like, every day. And the texture is just amazing to me. So I'm very grateful to the product, to Kermax itself, for giving me back even better hair. So I love it. Oh my. Yes, I am looking at my picture before and after, and I I can see the thickness is truly amazing. I can't quite see the length, the difference, but I know what it's done in the past 90 days. And I, again, would encourage everyone, in particular those who have gone through a chemotherapy and a cancer diagnosis, to try this product. And as I mentioned, I felt good about it because I know it's healthy ingredients and is good for you, or is not going to harm you. And to get the results that I've had has just been truly amazing. And again, for me, my hair makes me feel feminine and happy, and I really appreciate having the product and having Kermax to make me feel this way. So thank you. I can remember when I started the study, kind of feeling that I this may be as good as it was going to be. I kept hoping that it was going to keep growing in length, but I did have a number of people, even my stylist, say that a lot of times the fullness doesn't come back. Your hair changes, and looking at the before and after pictures, I can remember kind of thinking, okay, I've tried a couple of things, and again, why not try something else? I wanted to get it back, and I remember feeling sad. Again, the whole bald experience and having your hair gone when it does mean so much. But you understand that it is what it is, and you live with kind of what you have. But then as I used the product, and it felt thicker, and it felt I just the texture, it's soft. It's actually softer than it ever was. And after using the product, I realized that the texture became better, but the thickness was coming back. So it's only been 90 days, so I'm thinking another 90 days, it'll even be thicker and even better. And it makes me very happy to have my hair, knowing it's not everything, but when it means a lot to you, and now you have the opportunity to have it back, it means a lot. I would recommend Curmax to everyone who is concerned and interested in their hair, and especially to cancer survivors. I think, as I mentioned, it's done wonders for me, and if it's natural and it's healthy, it's a good product, and you don't need to be afraid of any of what's inside of it. So I would say that should be the very first thing that someone should try, as a cancer survivor and interested in getting their hair back and even better than before. So yes, definitely. I would recommend it and encourage people to give it a try.